Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mario Odyssey. Last time we explored the Seaside Kingdom, and we forgot to mention the underwater sections. Sorry, we'll make sure to do that during the post-game. But for now, let's head on to the Luncheon Kingdom, as you probably guessed by the title of the video. Alright, you know what? Alright. Okay. On the Luncheon Kingdom, Bowser can't run forever. Oh, you bet I can. Anyway, sorry, I'm just looking up. I'm just kind of like, just trying to familiarize myself with different stuff here. So Bowser wants to make a toast in the sparkle water. Sounds like his preparations are moving along. Okay, that was okay. Yeah, he wants to drink sparkling water. He doesn't, not alcohol apparently. I guess Bowser didn't want to get drunk or something. Well, we should be up in the Luncheon Kingdom next. It says here, this country is famous for using a volcano to prepare a dish called stupendous stew. Yeah, apparently they need the dishes so hot they need a volcano in order to make them. Can you say overreact? I borrowed that from my favorite channel. And the Brutos are out for some cooking apparently. I guess they're as hungry as Mario is. My goodness, they're here, the Brutos! Boy, did they arrive quickly. Also, the music arrives pretty quickly, as you can probably tell. The music just started. Usually the music kind of doesn't play until either you beat the main story or you get to a specific area. No, the music this time just kicks in. Okay, don't jump, don't go in the pink lava. I'm assuming it's supposed to represent stew. Okay, come on. I feel like now I could probably use an Italian accent because, like, it's not specifically based off of Italy. It's more like, definitely like more like a general food theme. But hey, I'll try to use the accent on the NPCs, which nobody why I'm talking about that now because we haven't met the NPCs yet. Oh, no. Goombet here. No, wait. Yeah, Goombet. I really have to make sure I don't confuse her with Goombella from Thousand Year Door, as I probably already mentioned, but yeah. Might as well just grab these purple coins so that I can change into a chef outfit later on. Okay, might as well just grab that moon right there. Okay. Might as well just get right down, back down to the business. Before I do, I want to quickly mention that if you use your cap and you bounce in the level here, you can actually make it all the way over there without having to battle the Brutals and thus skip that fight altogether. I think I've been able to do it once. Like, you need the extra life like I have here. But I think it is possible. Spew it again, so we stood a whole boat out of this place is stupid as stew for the boss's winning chow. Please stop sounding like Arnold Schwarzenegger myself. But I'm gonna head back with the volcano to finish off that stew. After I'm done with you. Alright then, maybe it's a good thing he caught you before you got the stew, because otherwise you'd be throwing up the stew all over. Actually, that would have been good, because that's not poison. Right? That's like... Anyway, as far as I know, this boss fight isn't too different from the main one we found at Woody Kingdom. So, just... Same biz here, just step on him right there. The end of that boss fight, not the end of the kingdom, of course. And I feel like in the first few kingdoms, the brutal battle was the marker of being near the end of that kingdom's story. Whereas now it seems like they're more at the beginning or near the middle. Like they're not the main thing you're heading towards. And then the cheese rocks, probably this one's called. Oh, just cancel that one. I need to watch the cutscenes. Besides the ones with dialogue, I guess. And you can capture more citizens, which is, I guess less creepy. Oh, why? What's that smell? Delicious! Okay. Oh, come on. Come on, just talk to the guy. Big welcome to the Big welcome to Mount Volcano, home to the hugest flavors anywhere. I showed you around, but things are kind of on fire right now. They don't seem like they're on fire to me. Ha 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 ha. And music change. The little bird up there showed up out of nowhere and check our stew pot. Just when you're making a more of the special soup in the stew too. Everyone was getting ready to dig in. I don't know. Anyway, this is Volcano Town. Volcano Town. And that previous place was called the Old Town. Wait, Old City? The Old Town. Except it looks way more old than the one at San Diego. For me humming the music. The music in this game is really good, by the way. Okay. There's a Cat Mario right there, but... This is the ingredient too, apparently. That thing was saying. I guess they store the ingredients in there, but for some reason, I'm not sure why the narrators are confused. In my psychedelic one, no way! Well, I wouldn't have been suspicious of you if you hadn't told me that. Anyway, guy's staring off into space right there. Climbing the mountain used to be a piece of cake. But the path up to our stew pot has crumbled to pieces. There's no way out there now, not unless you can sprout wings, or hit your eye with a flappy type. Hint, hint. Here's the stew here. Oh, not the stupendous stew, that's completely different. Or I think this is the same thing. Hey, yeah, you find some tuna, probably in my soup. Gold with stew. Oh yeah, especially those gold days. So, here's the turnips here. You grab one like you do in Mario 2. And then you throw them into a pot here, and you'll get coins. But there's this gold run right here, and as the guy said, you throw them one here. And they give you a power moon. Not sure how that works exactly, but whatever, it just does. It's just how this game is. There's like giant food everywhere, stone food. Why are you questioning why, like, power moon's spent out of turnips? And we now get to capture these potaboos, or lava bowls as they're now called. Right across these geysers, or geysers, or whatever. Oh yeah, the hammerer is supposed to get that one, but I'm up here for now. And another gold turnip right there, but we're not going to get that right now. Instead, we're going to capture a hammer brother. That's probably they sound like this. Throw an attack, shake and shake. And as he probably alluded to there, you can shake the Joy-Con to shake to do this faster. Not sure why he tells you that specifically, and not anything like you know, swinging fast with the cheap. No, apparently shaking your Joy-Con to throw to throw frying pans faster is clearly the most important thing to teach you about. I guess you can call these guys frying pan brothers instead of hammer brothers, but yeah, they're generally still hammer brothers. Alright, next power moon of the whole story. And now that somehow causes these platforms to rise up. When this big pot in the volcano dive in. So now we're going to actually get up to that giant pot up in the sky. In the volcano. Okay, first we'll capture this guy. Oh, and by the way, these tomato guys, wait, what are they called here? I have the Mario Wiki page open right here. Magma toes. These magma toes here. Jump them with the lava bubble or attack them, and they turn into little lava bubbles for you to kind of make a safe trek on. Once you do that, in which case you just get burned. Alright. Alright, might as well just follow the main pathway up here. Oh, and so, remember when that guy said you need to fly on a bird? Well, we're going to do that right now. We're going to capture this piece of meat. And then we're going to get the bird's attention here. And so now cockatiel here just decides that the meat would be a good side dish to the stew here. And it then just decides to plot me in the stew. Okay. There's just giant stone food here. They're just giant food. I'm not sure if these are actually made of stone or they're just giant. That's how you're able to just move on them without them crumbling beneath you. Either way, we got the big pound, the volcano dive in moon, and we're not teleported back to the Odyssey, but instead there's a cutscene. And the volcano has just erupted now. And that blew us off. Why do the work that a volcano can do way better? Oh, and also now it's sunset, apparently. I guess the volcano just changed the weather all of a sudden. Yowee! Blasted all the way back here? There's one angry volcano. And the volcano is still erupting. Apparently there's now fire brothers here, and all, I guess, some of the guys at the Bono village just evacuated. No, oh no, with that kind of heat, our sweetest stew will be ruined. We gotta stop that crazy boil, but no way anyone can get up here. Our stew is doomed. Well, that's kind of the risk you take boiling your stew on a volcano. Not saying I don't feel sorry for you, I'm just saying. You've decided to boil your stew on a volcano. It's going to erupt. Also, somehow that caused this giant piece of rock to block the entrance to the town. And that one, too. I guess volcanoes release a bunch of hot rocks, as in, like, magma and lava and stuff. Well, I guess this could happen? So, yeah, there's barely anyone here. Although you're technically not supposed to go up here. Instead, you're supposed to go. You're supposed to go that way, and go around this area. The cave over there is the only way to the peak. Do this 2D section here. And here's some regular old hammer brothers who don't throw frying pans. Don't need that corn thingy. I'm assuming the platforms here just melted because of the intense heat or something. That's only my only excuse for as to how people got to the volcano without the use of capturing. I often just ask that question a lot. Anyway, lava bubbles can also be used to ignite torches, apparently, which is pretty nice. And now it's time for the cockatiel showdown. Well, not now. We have to get up to cockatiel. Which was the name is cockatiel, not cockatiel. It's a pun. Anyway, here's some piranha plants that actually do their job and fire lava. Oh, and apparently you can also capture some. I forgot about that. You throw a rock at them, you can go and capture them. And now you can spit lava. I mean, fire. I'm gonna try and get that one, that chest. No, that doesn't do anything. But you can, of course, use it to kind of manage these torches. There we go. I completely forgot you can capture these things. Now, you can only do that if you have a rock there, because you can't throw Cappy at it to make it docile, because, of course, you need Cappy in order to capture stuff. Oh, I thought that became a moon. Never mind. There's Captain Toad over there, but I'm not gonna be able to get him. Alright. There's a little shortcut over... Oh, okay. No, not right there. Oh, come on. Okay. That guy. Oh, okay. Here. Catch this lava bubble again. And you can make it up there that way, the short way, but let's do the slightly slower normal method. Because... Okay, that failed miserably. Okay. I guess this lava bubble has too much momentum for its own good. Okay, up here? What's up here? Okay, this is the way it's supposed to go. So now we're on the peak of the whole thing. And this is probably where most people would stop, however, we're Mario, so we're going up here. And we're using this lava bubble cannon, which I haven't shown you off yet. And launch all the way up to the pot again. And apparently decides that lava bubbles aren't welcome to enjoy his stew. Because apparently it's his stew now. I'm going to go and show off the alternate route in just a bit. Now let's just... Lava bubble pinball. Bubble bubble pinball. Anyway, now he just vomits out this pink lava, which... might not be good for his health, but go ahead and stomp on his head right there. Now the alternative route here is to hit him a smack in the booty, which gets him to vomit out way faster. Which sounds worse, not to say it out loud, but hey, it works. Anyway, I think now there's gonna be a pattern change, but... I mean, I don't mean just in the lava, but like... Okay, no, I think just in normal stuff. The whole thing about this boss fight is just waiting for him to actually do stuff. Do stuff that would benefit you. Alright, now it's time for lava. Now he spits out these little clops of lava, which I guess is sort of better than him just vomiting out the entire batch at once. I mean, it's better for him, not for you. Because it's... Never mind. And, now we're gonna eat him. Well, now they're gonna eat him as the stew. As part of the stew. He's got roasted alive. Hopefully, cockatiel tastes very good. With the chef's hat and jacket and all that. And with the feathers. Or maybe the stew just filters out all that stuff. Magically, or something. Anyway. Alright then, let's get after Bowser. You don't have enough power moons yet, Cappy. You should know that. Anyway, let's just go back up to the main village area. And the rock has somehow disappeared. I'm not sure what caused the rock in the first place, but whatever. It's not here anymore. Also, rabbit. Get the rabbit. Ooh, that squeaky rabbit. Come on. Want to quickly get with Cappy that way. Oh, come on. That way he'd slow down. Right there. So, now these guys are ready for the carnival, except they're not exactly too ready for the carnival. They can't start until we beat the main game. Like, they're basically just watching us from wherever we're doing the final boss battle, and like right when it ends, that's when they start. At least that's my made-up handkin just for this one segment. And just going ahead and buying that chef's outfit, which is from Yoshi's Cookie. Oh, yeah, it's from the actual game too, not just from the box art. And that's mostly just because of this costume war here. This is the place where chefs come dressed to cook. And hey, you got the clothes and the hat. Come right on in. But like in Seaside Kingdom, this ain't no luau. This is instead little platforming challenge. You got this part of a good salmon. Reset the flavor. But you know what? Could be better. A little hotter. That'll do it. But I just can't get anywhere here for that lava. Well, I mean, I could do that. And somehow that just like cracked open something in there that caused the power moon to spew out or something. I don't know. Sometimes these, I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, what I am trying to say is that the power moon the power moon's kind of weird places sometimes. Anyway, I guess in order to get past that section, you need to capture the lava bubbles. Come on, okay. And using the tomato guys, which I forgot the names of. As far as I know, they don't turn back into tomatoes like if you're in them. Alright, they'll now just magically release another power moon. Again, why does like putting a lava bubble in a pot that's not heated up enough cause it just spew out a power moon? I don't know. Anyway, Cappy's just gonna say we have enough to get to the next kingdom now, but we're not going to get to the next kingdom now. We're going to do something else now. Alright, okay. There's an entire east section of the kingdom we haven't explored yet. Yeah, it's east. Yeah. Okay, for example, there's this giant island right here. Ooh. Remote island of lava. Okay. So there's these fruit dispensing out there, which doesn't really do that much here, except maybe obstruct the 2D section. I'm not sure what the purpose of these things are, though. Besides maybe just, of course, obstruct the 2D section, but that's it. It's not too big, you know what I mean? Alright. Okay. That. Alright. Okay, first of all, I want to show off this little trick here. If I can get it positioned correctly. And I didn't. Anyway. So, second thing. There's a painting right here to the Mushroom Kingdom. Which I find pretty interesting, considering that, spoilers, you only unlock this kingdom after you beat the game. What a beautiful place. And this is basically Yoshi's house from Mario World, except it's on a floating island this time instead of at the dinosaur island. Oh, and you collect stars here! I think he's gonna say something else here. Okay. Apparently Moons come in different other shapes. Oh, I had no idea. And let's go to look at Peach's castle right here. This is the design, by the way, that made into the movies. There's a tower right here. There's the tree from the intro to Mario 3D Land. Pool's empty. There's the maze from Mario 64. There's the painting, the Snow Kingdom. And all the toads are like, just, okay, that toad's shivering. I thought all the toads were like shivering because Peach isn't there, but like, okay, these toads are different shivering. Anyway, I just find this like, so like interesting because this entire zone here, as I previously mentioned, you can only find this after you beat the main story. So before you do this, you're treated this whole like, kind of a bombshell, where not only are you in the Mushroom Kingdom, but now you collect stars here, which like, that is pretty unique. All right, enough of me nerding about Mario Odyssey for a bit. Just wanted to show that off to you. Here's another little scarecrow section here. And of course, this is another little capless run. This feels like more in line with the Sunshine stuff because it's more abstract. Alright, this one's weird because you have to grab onto this ledge in order to actually grab all the music notes. Okay, don't fall into the pit now. Ooh! Oh! Make myself more work for the audio balancing. That one's like very original name. Spinning athletics end goal. Wow, how original. Anyway, go ahead. Magically get Cappy back. Alright. Anything else here? Yeah, might as well just go back to the volcano again. Alright. Oh, it's just another music note stuff. Let me think. I guess it's cool to put something here, I guess. Also, there's more lava bubbles here, I guess, just in case you accidentally... Excuse me. I guess in case you accidentally uncapture this one and fall onto the lava here. So you don't end up dying here and losing 10 coins. Okay. Where's Cappy and Toad? Okay. Let me just jump off the pot here. That looks pretty cool. And there's the old captain. Well, he's not old, but he's a captain.
I had to get out here. Whew. It's hot in here, but I can't remember. But wow, circle time, right? I did find this power moon though. Take it, all yours.
That sounded way gruffer than I originally intended. But I can't really do the high with a rasp. Because it hurts my voice even more. Yeah, that's my excuse. Anything else here? Do you want to end up missing like an entire section of this entire kingdom like I did with the underwater portion in Seaside Kingdom? We'll just try. Binoculars, just to check. There's the moon rock. Alright, I think that's pretty much it, mostly for this entire kingdom. So, as I head back to the Odyssey, I'm gonna go ahead and do the usual thanks and stuff. Thank you for watching this this video here. If you enjoyed, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and if you like my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell for notifications. Alright, have a good day, y'all.